I'm Ferdi with 14 years, nearly 3,000 events, and a team of 30.
Good morning, my favorite students in the world. Welcome to Event Photography 101. It's Ferdi, and this is my beautiful partner. She is going to be our subject for our posing today. We're going to be doing the Sexy Six. 6 things that we're going to do with our subjects. Pretty simple principles that's going to help elevate your posing and just bring out the best in the storytelling that is the body language of your subjects. Number 1, 45 degrees away. By simply pointing the direction of their body language 45 degrees away from the camera, we automatically and naturally create a more flattering shape, making them appear a little bit thinner at the very least. So let's put it into action. Cool, awesome, pretty boring. What's our body language telling us here? Not much, but my gorgeous, can you point 45 degrees just over there? So we're pointing towards that chair. Awesome, that's good, that's good. Now, her shape here, let's get her in focus. It's a little bit boxy, right? So here and here, but now we point towards the 45. Hey, now she's looking just a little bit thinner. Okay, so that was really quick. Just a simple point away from the camera can make them look a little bit thinner, and it gives a little bit more curve to their silhouette, to their shape. So number 2 is shifting the weight. What do we mean by that? The key mechanism literally holds so much weight. By simply shifting their weight to a particular foot, could be this one, or it could be this one, you're automatically creating asymmetry. It's not always needed, but it is certainly a pro gamer move. So let's put that into practice. Very nice and boring. We're gonna do sexy number 2. So shift the weight to your right foot. Awesome. So just from, without even turning her 45 degrees, just by simply shifting the weight, you can see that we are creating a little bit of asymmetry to her silhouette, to her image, to her body language. Now let's incorporate number 1. So just moving and pointing your body language over there a little bit. Perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool. So now let's move on to number 3. So number 3 is all about crossing the knees. Working with the shifted weight distribution opens up using the knees that have less weight on them. We've gained control over a good chunk of the story that we're telling now that we have a spare leg that we can use, because all of the weight is to her back foot. So let's use it. Crossing the knees or raising up a knee in the air with excitement, they both create lines for our eyes to follow and to ride upon. Think of a roller coaster. If a roller coaster is pretty lateral, pretty horizontal, there's no highs, there's no lows, there's no loops, there's no dips, that can be pretty boring. Just like a crypto or a stock market. If everything's going flat to the right, that's pretty boring. But if there's highs and lows, that's exciting, that's fun. We want to mimic the same kind of idea and concept here with our subject, with her limbs and her body lines. It's the same thing with our poses. We use our knees to help create the highs and the lows in our pose. So let's do it. Cool. Now let's point over there, 45 degrees. Thank you. Now we're going to shift the weight to your back foot. Beautiful. And now with your front knee, we're going to use it. We're going to tell a story. So can I have you bending it inwards? That's it. Oh, wow. And can I have you bending it outwards? Let's see what that looks like. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Alrighty. So we can see that just by utilizing the knees, crossing them, pointing them inward, pointing them outwards, we're creating some of those exciting lines. So let's have them point inward for this one. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful. Let's take a quick photo. Beautiful. And can I be looking out towards over there? Yeah, awesome. So pretty. Cool. So those are just incorporating 3 mechanisms of the Sexy 6. Let's move on to number 4. What's the 4th Sexy 6? Shimmy the shoulders. What do we mean by that? Shimmy the shoulders? A level shoulder line can work for sure, but an angled shoulder line, when we shimmy it to the left or the right, up or down, that line can add a lot more excitement and asymmetry to your pose. And posing, we love asymmetry, because if everything's all symmetrical, we're a bit boring. It's not very engaging. It's not really telling much of an exciting story. But when we shimmy the shoulder, that is just slightly more exciting. So angled shoulders equals asymmetry. Let's put that into action. Alrighty, Facing me, yes. Number 1, we're going to point over there with our body language. Perfect. That's the sexy 6 number 1, 45 away. Now, number 2, we're going to shift the weight to your back foot. Awesome, thank you. And we're going to cross our knees inwards, outwards. Yeah, that's it, that's it. And now number 4, we're going to shimmy the shoulders. Let's angle them that way. Now let's do the opposite way. Cool. And now can I have you pointing a little bit towards me a bit, so not so much 45 but 30. Yeah, that's cool. Now look at this. Very nice, very nice. So we're shimmying to the left, we're shimmying to the right. Awesome. Perfect. Now just go neutral with a, yeah, nice. And now let's shift the weights back to the back foot, and that's it. Cross the knees at the front. Perfect. A neutral shoulder line. Let's see what that looks like. Cool. And now let's shimmy it just a little tad. Awesome. And looking over here. Perfect. And then we're going to shimmy it the other way. Oh, very nice. Thank you. Awesome. So now we've got 4 of the mechanisms. We're going to go on to number 5. The 5th mechanism in the sexy 6. This is all about tasked hands. What is she doing with her hands? Where are they placed? Are they relaxed? Are they tensed up? How much emotion is in her hands? What are they communicating? They are very expressive. You could go, hey you, F you, or you could go, hey, I love you. Or you could be very delicate and have the pinky out when you're sipping something, right? So let's give it a task. Giving the hands a task creates so many variations. Are they resting? If so, where? Are they resting on the collarbone? Are they resting over here? Are they resting on this side? Who knows? You've got built up, charged up emotion in these hands. We're going to express them in a nice, delicate way. Giving the subject a task for their hands makes them feel more natural, more comfortable, more comfy with you as well and themselves, and therefore they give more natural moments for you to capture. Most of the time when we do give a task to the hands, we're opening up a little bit. See this over here? See that gap there? That's great. We're helping define our subject's silhouette. But when we are doing nothing with our hands and we're closed off, there's no gap, we're making her look more wide. We're adding to the width of her silhouette. We're making her look a little bit more chunky. And you know, I love chunky girls and guys, but sometimes we want to show off their chunky image, if they are chunky or not, it doesn't matter. Having gaps, it's a universal mechanism. Having gaps in silhouettes helps define their silhouette. Whether you're curvy or straight, this is the mechanism right here. It also gives the impression of them being thinner rather than their arms being glued together to their body and giving a more boxy wide feel to their silhouette. Could you do the boxy wide silhouette? But now let's open it up, create, yeah, okay, now that's a bit better. We got some space here, we got some negative space. Oh my gosh, we can see a little bit more of the silhouette and the line. It looks a lot better. Alrighty, so let's put that into practice. Let's go. So my beautiful subject, let's start off with 0. We're gonna face me right here. Perfect, alrighty, cool, cool, cool. Now we're going to go 30 degrees that way. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna shift the weight to the back foot. Thank you very much. We're gonna cross the front knee a little bit. Yeah, awesome, whatever's most natural. That's really nice. We're already telling a nice story here. We're going to shimmy the shoulders to the front. Oh my gosh, very nice, very nice. Let's take a quick photo there. Cool, very good, very good. And now we're going to task our hands with something. So can I have your hands just resting within your pocket? Let's have a look here. Beautiful, well done. As you can see, there's a gap between her elbow and her waist. Very nice. Cool, cool, cool. Now let's just rest it over here. Beautiful. Okay. And now can I have your left hand resting just on your collarbone? Let's see what that looks like. And now with your right hand, we're going to bring it up over here like this. And now you're going to let loose your left hand, and it's just, yeah, you're just pondering and thinking, yeah, awesome, awesome. And now you're resting your face. That's it, perfect. Beautiful. Now you're looking over there. Oh my gosh, over here. Beautiful. And now you're going to go back to just hands over here. Perfect. Beautiful. Can I have you both with your hands where you're just crowning yourself? Yeah, that's it, that's it. Beautiful. Let me come in closer for this. Oh my gosh, well done. And looking over here. Beautiful. And now looking up. Perfect. Now let's jump back, and now you're going to give me a kiss. Thank you very much. We're going to do that one more time. One more kiss. Thank you. And now looking over there and giving a kiss over there. Like, right up to the lips. Ah, that's fun. And now we're also going to touch our hair. We're just going to pretend that we are doing up our hair, fluffing it out. And now looking over here while you're doing that too. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Awesome. So now that we know the first 5 mechanisms of the Sexy 6, we're going to go to the last one. This one is called the last looks. What do we mean by that? It's all about their neck, their head, their eyes. It's all up here. The very last looks of the pose. We can add so many more variations just by changing up, well, any of those mechanisms. Are they looking at the camera? Well, that's very confident of them. Are they looking away? Whoa, how mysterious and introspective of them. Are they looking down? Well, that's a little bit reflective. Are they looking at their buttons? So here's a little bit of a crucial tip. When subjects are looking at the camera, we're going to turtleneck them. So instead of us being in and us giving ourselves and our subjects double chins and triple chins to show off, we're going to turtleneck them forward. Okay? We're going to turtleneck them forward, bringing their chin in towards the camera. Outside in the environment, it may make them look a little bit lame or funny or like, oh, what the hell are they doing? But from the camera's perspective, when you turtleneck forward, we're reducing the effect of the triple chin, the double chin, okay? So turtleneck forward, that's a crucial tip that we're gonna take into account there. So let's put these all into practice, and yeah, and then we'll do some more poses from the guide. Let's go. Alrighty, our beautiful subjects. Let's start off with number 1. We're gonna point away. Thank you very much. We're gonna shift the weight to the back foot. Perfect. We're gonna cross the knees a little bit. Beautiful. We're gonna shimmy the shoulders. Yeah, nice, nice. Let's do the other way. Oh yeah. We'll go shimmy that way a little bit. Yeah, nice, nice. Now we're going to do something with our hands. We're gonna give our hands a task. We're gonna either rest them in our pocket, and we're gonna open up some negative space in between her waist and her elbow, just as you can see right there. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. And now, with our very last one, we're going to look over here at the camera. And now we're going to look over there. Perfect. And now you're going to be looking up to the sky. And now you're going to raise your hands up as if you're receiving so much energy. Oh my gosh, very nice. Perfect. Now bringing it back over here. And I'm going to come in closer for this. And you're going to bring up your hands to your chin, just kind of like thinking and all that jazz. And now looking over here. That's it. And now we're going to squint our eyes just a little tiny bit. And that's very cute. That's very nice. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Now let's jump back. Beautiful. And now we're going to point your body language over here. Awesome. That's it, that's it. We are crossing. We've shifted our weight back over here. We're not so much pointing 35, 40 degrees the other way. We're pointing over here now. This is more of a basic one. Perfect. Let's relax our hands. Excellent. We're crossing that knee just a little bit more. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Beautiful. Now, you're going to rest your hands in your pockets. Beautiful. Good job. Okay, let me take a step back. And now we're going to shimmy the shoulders a little tiny bit. Love it. Good job. And now we're going to twist. Perfect. Love it, love it, love it. We're going to turtleneck forward. And now no smiling. Oh, whoa. Very good, very good. And now with your left hand, we're going to bring it up. Yes. And now we're going to bring our hands up to our hair. Both hands, that's it. That's it. Cool, cool, cool. Perfect. Beautiful. Looking up, that's it. And now, looking at me over here, we're gonna cross our arm, protecting our abdomen, that's it. We're gonna be like contemplating kind of thing. Contemplating. Let's have a look. That's it. Now looking over here. Beautiful. Over here. Now pointing over here.
Should I turn that way?
Oh, that's good. No, you're good, you're good. Thank you. Let's jump back. And now pointing over here. Your whole body language. Yeah, that's it. Love it, love it. And now your your left hand is going to rest like this. We're going to bring out your foot. That's it. Cool, cool, cool. So as you can see, her back foot has the weight on there. Now we're not so much twisting or pointing our body language away. We're still pointing it towards the camera and it's still working. And now with your left and right arms, we're going to, that's it, perfect. And now your left one as well. That's it, perfect, perfect. Beautiful. And now we're gonna twist, point our body language this way a little bit more. Love it. Beautiful. We're coming in close. And now resting the left hand on your beautiful. And now we're protecting our abdomen. That's it, that's it. And we're like resting a little bit. And we're gonna bring up the hanging arm. That's it, perfect. And you're just resting it on your collarbone. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Now let's point the body language this way. Thank you very much. It's just up here. And just delicately, just across your chest. That's it. Perfect. Well done. Looking down, reflective, and looking at me. And now just a delicate, like, think of the chin. That's it. While looking at me. Thank you. And now looking up, looking over there. Yeah, very cute, very cute. Alright, so we're just gonna do a few rapid fire poses. We're gonna go freestyle right here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and again, 3, 2, 1, perfect, and again, 3, 2, 1, beautiful, and again. I'm going nuts here. 3, 2, 1, perfect, and again, 3, 2, 1, love it, and again, 3, 2, 1, well done. And a few more. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. I'm coming in closer. That's it. Now we're just doing the waist and above. Now, oh wow, that's it. We're gonna finish strong. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Alrighty. While you're walking towards your destination, just look back at me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Love it, love it. God, yep. We now know the sexy 6 straight from the Event Photography 101 program. Number 1 is the 45 away. So when we are pointing towards our cameraman, camerawoman, we're going to be pointing just slightly away, just over there. It helps make them look a little bit thinner. Then we're going to be shifting the weight to a particular knee. So it could be the back knee, the back foot, the front foot. By shifting the weight, we are automatically creating asymmetry in our body language, our pose, our story. And now we're also going to, number 3, cross the knees. So it doesn't so much need to be crossing the knees inwards or outwards, it's about utilizing the knee. So we can point them out, point them over here. We can, the guys, we can do this, cross our arms and all that jazz, but we're utilizing that extra limb down there. Now that we shifted the weight to a particular foot, we now have a free leg and foot to utilize in our storytelling. And now number 4, we're going to shimmy the shoulders. Instead of us just being neutral and horizontal and flat, we're going to be adjusting them. We're going to be angling them. it just adds a little bit more asymmetry and can make your subject look a little bit more flattering. Now, number 5, we're going to be giving our hands a task. So you could be covering up your body to show like, hey, you're a little bit scared or submissive or so. Or you could be opening up your body language and give your hands a task like, hey, this is me, I love life. If you're a guy or girl, you could be doing up your watch, your buttons, bow tie, you can do your hair. Fingers especially, they're very expressive. Just remember that you're storing a lot of tension and emotion in those fingers. So you can be delicate with them if you're posing more of a feminine subject, but if you're posing more of a masculine subject, we're going a little bit more of the opposite approach. We're not being so much delicate, but we're being more like strong. Delicate, strong. So we can show, we like the angles for the masculine. We like showing off the 90-degree angles a lot more often compared to the feminine. So we could be doing this, looking over here. As long as we're giving our hands a task, whether they're resting or doing something, it adds a little bit more dynamism to your storytelling, because that's ultimately what we're doing. We're storytelling with our body language. And now the very last mechanism is the last looks, the very last one out of the sexy 6. So we can create so many variations with our poses just by simply changing one of those sexy 6 mechanisms. With the last one, the last looks, we can be looking over here, looking at the camera, looking down, looking at each other if you're posing a couple. What else?
Chin forward.
Oh yes, and the chin forward. So if we are looking at the camera, we're going to do a little bit of a turtleneck. We are going to elongate our chin towards and stretch it towards the camera. And that way we're going to reduce and eliminate the double and triple chins that our subjects may have. I am guilty of that. Like here, check it out, ready? Look at that, okay? But if I elongate it, we are eliminating that. It will not look awkward once you get the framing right from your camera perspective. It will probably look awkward for others looking at your subjects doing the turtleneck, okay? So just keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you learned something there today, straight from the Posing 101 lesson, where we go over the masculine, we go over the feminine, and we also go over the principles and couples. So this was just a short segment from there. And yeah, hope you had fun. If you have any questions, shout out, leave us some comments. What do you want us to do next? And please say thank you to my lovely, beautiful partner. Thank you. Yes.
Have fun, everyone.
Yay. And that's pretty much it. We'll see you in tomorrow's lesson. Bye.
Bye.